Hi, my name is Brent. I'm here with the FSU Heroes of the Storm team. I'm going to be the coach of the team this year. Y'all obviously love the game of Heroes of the Storm. Y'all have been playing together as a team for a while. Why do you like and why do you play Heroes of the Storm? What brought you to it? What made you stay?
I think as a former League player, and I know a lot of other people played stuff like League or Dota, Heroes is a more casual game in a way that it's a 20-minute game as opposed to a 50-minute game, but also it's a much more team-oriented game. There's a lot of things in other games where you can solo carry, where as far as Heroes goes, it's more of a team carry. The EXP is shared, you work as a team, all the objectives you can't really do by yourself. So when it comes to this game, I think it helps you play as a team.
Oh, nice. If you can get that wall. So what's the general strategy to do this? I know we want to kill the enemy structures. How do you normally go about doing that?
Say I was playing Gaslow, I would clear the minions quicker than the other team clears your minions, which allows your minions to take the shots coming in from the enemy fort, which allows you to damage the fort, take out the outer towers, take out the gate, eventually take down the fort, and then you can move on further onto the enemy side of the map and take out their next row of forts, which are called keeps. Once you get keeps down, and you get stronger minions, which help you eventually push the core.
I do not want to get ley line to main mode.
Yep, I'm going safe. I'm going safe way.
What would you say are the strengths and weaknesses of the team in the past, going forward? What do you think we need to work on? And then how do you identify that, like that, and the chemistry and working together with everyone?
Basically, it's, we're a college team, so we're going to have people graduate and people come in. So probably the hardest part is, getting new players, first of all, aware of the team, finding HOTS players at FSU that want to play, and then getting them involved in the team.
Finding good players, making sure that they have a good team attitude, come to practice on time,
and that we can build chemistry with them.
Mesh. You
Yeah.
gotta mesh.
I think the team in the past, as opposed to now, didn't have confined roles and didn't take it as seriously as we do now. I think the strength now is we all know what we're gonna play. We know which heroes we want, we know what maps we want.
Tanks, obviously. What's the strongest tanks right now in the meta? Just like any other sport, doing stuff outside the game will also help build chemistry. What would you guys say?
I think what makes a team play better, especially on a video game, is knowing the people on a personal level, hanging out with people outside. Then when you go into play, using their real names instead of their in-game name stuff where you know the person personally helps us play better as a team.
You can notice tendencies, like how they will react to a situation. And I notice he's very aggressive. So you can predict that he's gonna do that, so you can kind of play off of that.
That was a good knockback, Alberta.
And if they go to Hako, Malthio's really good against them. What do you guys think about the growth of college esports, what Blizzard's done with this game and esports in the collegiate level?
The TESPA community is one of the coolest right now, I think. I mean, I've made, a lot of friends from other schools that, I'd never met if I never played against them in years prior. And, it's really, made college esports something that I enjoy and that, I like representing my university.
I like that it's viable now for you to play video games but also go into school and make a difference and meet people that also have the same interests, and hopefully one day the majority of schools will validate esports to the point that maybe students can receive funding or scholarships for being athletes.
It's good that you mentioned that, because there are some schools that actually give scholarships out like they do to traditional sports.
Do you think that's viable? Do you think that's going to go that way and continue to grow to the point where each school has some money set aside for their esports teams?
That's definitely the trend of where things are going. And as the game grows, as it becomes more of a viral thing, the competition grows as well. That's why every year this tournament is harder and harder. It's harder to get 64, it's harder to win your region. Every single year, the game is growing, and so is the player base.
To you more personally, what would it mean to win this year?
Probably bragging rights because,
Yeah.
I've been playing in past dorms and past training grounds, and to finally be like, all right, all this effort I put into, I finally learned the game enough and studied up on the tournament enough that I was able to win. Like, it really shows all the effort, you know.
The big picture of this whole tournament is winning a full college scholarship for yourself. So if you can win enough money to not have any sort of debt going out of college by playing a video game, something that you enjoy doing, that's the best part about it. You're paying for your college tuition, doing something you like to do with friends.
We could travel and go somewhere else in a big stadium where there's people cheering for you out there. It's just amazing to think that is possible, that you can do it, and you can do it with people that you've been working so hard with. And the thought of, you know, winning and knowing that you worked so hard that it paid off, and I don't think that can be described sometimes, that feeling of euphoria and that feeling of success and self-gratification.
As your guys' coach, I would love to see you guys go all the way. That's my prize, is seeing you guys succeed, you guys win scholarship money. My goal is to make sure that you guys could hit your top potential. You guys could work really well as a team so we can go ahead and get #1 and win the championship, win that tuition, and win Heroes of the Storm.